also know the Lakers will come out with a different type of intensity that we've ever seen before, because I believe whoever wins tonight's game will win the series. Bob?
Thank you, Jim. The Staples Center crowd, not as raucous on a consistent basis as they are in Indianapolis, is clearly ready for Game 6.
Well, now the tendency is in a game like this where you feel the nerves is that shooting maybe be off a little bit. Bob, to counter that, you've got to get second shots and offensive rebounds, and that's what the Lakers do very, very well. The Pacers must rebound the basketball here early.
Hugh Evans will toss it up on the jump ball. He's working the game with Ron Garrison and Joey Crawford. Laker ball to start Game 6.
And I expect Kobe Bryant to try to get to the free throw line early. Bob, he's taken 47 shots in the last 2 games and has not shot a free throw.
In fact, he hasn't taken one since Game 1. Dale Davis on Shaq. Jackson to help. The jumper is off, but AC Green follows it in.
Offensive rebounds. That's exactly what happens. You've got to block out, especially if you double team Shaq, and you don't want to give AC Green easy scores.
Rick Smits over Shaq. Can't tie it. Harper on the drive. Floating one-hander. Misses from here to Van Nuys. Dale Davis backing in on AC Green. His turnaround ties it at 2.
Well, Dale Davis got off to a nice start in Game 5, hit a couple jump shots, 15, 17-footers. That's more his game, power game.
Glenn Rice on Jalen Rose. Gives it up to Green, only 5 seconds to shoot. Here's O'Neal with 3 seconds. It'll still be Laker ball. AC Green was there again on the offensive glass.
You know, I talked to the Pacers yesterday, especially Reggie Miller, and he said the guards have to rebound. When they're double teaming, that leaves AC Green going right to the baskets, Bob. Somebody's got to pick him up because his man is in the double team.
Hurry up.
Harper to throw it in. Rice, quick catch and shoot. And he hits the 3. He's now 10 of 17 from beyond the arc in this series.
And you can see Kobe Bryant really up the floor applying defensive pressure, trying to disrupt the rhythm of the Pacers on offense.
Jalen Rose. Got it.
And a big sigh of relief just went through Conseco Fieldhouse. I know there's a lot of fans back there, and they're concerned, would we be able to make shots tonight? Well, that's a big, big sign for them for Rose to bury that jumper.
In Game 5 in Indiana, the Pacers shot a better percentage on 3-pointers than the Lakers shot on 2-pointers. Here's Kobe Bryant forcing a shot, but it winds up like a perfect pass as Shaq slams it down.
So 4 of their 7 points here off second shot scores.
Mark Jackson. And the game's first whistle. Kobe Bryant has that who me look, but it is in fact him, his first.
You know, you don't always have to be the primary target to be able to score, and Shaquille O'Neal is so tough to block out. Nobody right there with him as he goes up and powers it in the basket. You want to take those away from him to start the game.
Rick Smits misses the hook.
He can take his time, Bob. He's got AC Green on him. He doesn't need to be in a hurry. Shaq is guarding Dale Davis.
AC Green brought the dribble up and then lost it. Here's Reggie Miller firing a 3. Pops out. Ball loose and Bryant takes it. Kobe with the stutter step move, but misses the layup. Now it's Shaq on Smits. Deals it out to Dale Davis. And Hugh Evans says stay right here. Number 1 on AC Green.
of the screen set by Shaquille O'Neal's man, and Shaq does not step up. He's got to step up there, force Reggie to be a passer.
Bryant against Reggie Miller. Cans the jumper.
You know that Kobe Bryant's going to bounce back, Bob. He's not going to have a 4 for 29. The big thing is he doesn't get himself too excited too early in the game.
Smith screens for Miller. His baseline jumper won't go. Dale Davis is there. Tied again at 9.
Come on, Shaq.
AC Green on the drive. Can't finish it. Dale Davis from Mark Jackson. The fake on Shaq and the stuff.
Now, this is a great start by Indiana. They're in a very good rhythm. Dale Davis has got 6 quick points. Reggie's got a little curling shot in the lane. Rose has hit a 3. They're off to a very nice start right now. That's what Larry Bird likes to see with this team. Good first quarters.
Kobe Bryant again backing in on Miller. His turnaround won't go. Shaq has it. His jumper. Kobe trying to keep it alive. Still Laker ball. Now this is what has to frustrate Larry Bird.
Bob, again, what happens, though, is the reason Bird does not like to trap defensively is because it opens up the offensive boards. They're not a good rebounding team anyway. So when they trap, they lose sight of people. You got to have all 5 guys back on the boards. I'm sure they'll talk about it. Now watch Reggie curl in the lane. Shaq cannot get there soon enough. The little floater, nobody does it better than Reggie Miller. And then the fast break, you see Dale Davis there, the up fake on Shaq, and the powerful finish. Davis off to a great start with 6 points. Pacers right where they want to be right now. They lead by 2 with 7:08 to go here in this first period.
Still early evening in Los Angeles. Now let's take a look at what's going on in Indianapolis. This is at Conseco Fieldhouse. Looks like they filled it to watch it on the big screen and root the Pacers on. What a great building that is.
That's the first time I'd ever been there, and you know, growing up in the Midwest, you know what basketball is about there, but those fans were so supportive, and they really carried the Pacers through that Game 5. They shot the ball so well, and you can really credit the fans.
After the timeout, the Lakers inbound. O'Neal in the lane, hits the hook.
That's great post position. When he gets it that deep, there's nothing you can do about it. Dale Davis just does not have the size to bother him. He does have the strength, but just doesn't have the size.
Shaq's second basket ties it at 11. Jalen Rose almost lost his footing. Gets it to Jackson, takes the return. Now it's Smits. 5 seconds to shoot. It's Dale Davis. Rice with the rebound. O'Neal, another hook. This one's short. Smits clears it to Rose. He lobs it underneath, but it's broken up, and Rice has it for LA. Ron Harper.
LA's a team that picks and chooses when they want to run. They don't want to get the tempo too high. They know that plays into Indiana and their ability to shoot, and then they forget about Shaq inside, so they'll pick and choose their spots.
Smits.
That's all he has to do is just take his time. That was a very good entry pass away from the defense, so when Smits caught it, he was in a nice rhythm to just turn and shoot the basketball.
Glenn Rice. Would have been a 2, knocked out of bounds, and again, the Lakers retain possession. Whistle off the inbound.
That's a 2-shot foul, Bob. The reason is because the ball was not inbounded yet. So when Glenn Rice made his cut and Rose grabs him, and right here he's going to cut to the basket. Rose is on the wrong side. The ball is not inbounded, so even though you're not in the penalty, you'll shoot 2 free throws here.
Here is Rice. A lot of questions surrounding him. Even if he wins his first NBA title ring, and this is 11th year in the league, he might not wear purple and gold next season.
Well, this has been a year that's been a struggle for him because he's really been the third guy on offense. There's been nights where he's played exceptionally well and shot the ball well. There's also been nights where he has not been a part of the offense, and they have won anyway. So a lot of decisions on what they're going to do with him. Do they keep him if they can sign him to the right money, or do they maybe sign him and trade him and try to fill in one of the weaknesses on their team? We'll have to see after it's all said and done.
He gets only 1 of 2. Davis rebounds. Mark Jackson out to Smits. Now he takes a return. Smits in the paint with the jumper. Rice lost it to Davis, who puts it down emphatically.
Who is very active on those boards. See, Shaq came over that time just to help just enough to where it freed Dale Davis up to go to the offensive boards. Now, Bob, we've scored, 29 points in the game, and half of them have been scored on second chance points. 10 by the Lakers, 4 by Indiana. It's exactly what we talked about. Tight shooting, extra shots, give you second chance points.
O'Neal got it deep, but couldn't finish it. Jalen Rose driving on Bryant. Switch to the right hand.
Well, Indiana just playing with such great confidence. Larry Bird has to be very excited right now. They have taken that confidence from Indiana, and they have brought it here to California to get started.
And as O'Neal makes the catch, there's a whistle for an Indiana foul. Looks like it's Smits.
Indiana loves to go to Smits early, and you can see Dale Davis there. He knocks the ball loose from Glenn Rice. Rice wanted to foul, no call. The powerful finish, and Jalen Rose, now remember, he's a left-handed player. He drives the ball baseline and is able to finish nicely with that offhand.
Gorgeous move by Jalen Rose. Lakers inbound after the foul. Only 5 on the shot clock. Rice glancing up at it. He lets it go and hits.
When that clock is winding down, Jalen Rose has got to make him dribble the basketball. He's a catch-and-shoot player. You got to make him put it on the floor.
Tied at 17. And it stays that way as Smits misses. He's got it back. And goes 0 for 2 on this trip. Harper took it right down the middle and missed it. And a foul on the rebound.
When you run back on defense, you must turn and locate the basketball. And everybody was running to their men, and the lane just opened up, and Harper had a wide open shot. He just missed it. But Bob, everybody had their back turned to the ball.
Dale Davis committed the foul on the rebound, his first. And Reggie wins it.
The last thing you want to do is give Reggie Miller easy baskets here when he has struggled all year to make shots. Layups and free throws get shooters going.
Harper behind O'Neal's screen, way off with it. Pacers with the lead and the ball.
Bryant is really helping off Mark Jackson. He'll be open here for a 3 if Rose will penetrate.
Rose backing in, bumps off Harper, but it's the offensive foul on Jalen Rose.
Harper takes the foul. Now, important, it's going to be Jalen Rose's second foul. So he's trying to back him down, trying to get the contact. He's going to bump. He's going to bump one last time. That's too much. He dislodges. Big foul there. That's number 2. He's going to have to sit down.
Imagine you're a sheath of barley, and you're just hanging out and blowing around, when all of a sudden you realize that you have absolutely no control over your destiny. I mean, you could end up as a muffin in Tucson, or as a pizza crust in Des Moines. But then you remember you're Canadian barley. You grew up where the air's clean and the soil's rich. So you're comforted by the fact that you, without a doubt, will end up somewhere better.
If you thought the terror was over,
Ow!
you were right. Now, no one is safe.
I'm so scared right now.
Report live from Black TV. White folks are dead and we getting out of here. Let's roll, Dad!
Because there is something out there, and it's very, very scary. Scary movie.
Dead people?
Rated R. In theaters July 7th.
Mom said to share these. And you can't count, so I'll divide them up, okay? 1 for you, and 1 for me. 2 for you, and 2 for me. 3 for you, and 3 for me. 4 for you, and 4 for me. Okay, we'll start over. 1 for you, and 1 for me.
Don't wish for it. Work for it. It's not a catchphrase to Dale. It's a way of life. That's why day in and day out, no one's more committed to getting the job done right. And what kind of a car does a man like Dale drive? Well, actually, he drives a tractor. But his son, a drummer in a local rock band, drives a Civic.
Sunday, Lisa Leslie and the LA Sparks face the Eastern Conference champion New York Liberty in a coast-to-coast showdown. The WNBA on NBC, Sunday at 4 Eastern. Martina Hingis, she hopes to collect her 6th Grand Slam title and return to win at center court for the first time since '97. The championships, Wimbledon on NBC.
Doug, as the game began, you talked about the importance of second chance points. The Lakers have shot only 7 of 20. But they've been active on the offensive glass, and thus they trail by only 2.
Well, one of the things they always do is they always offensive rebound. That's one of the keys. Now, Indiana does it here well. See, Dale Davis gets 2 baskets just with strong hustle and his power going to the basket. But if you're not going to score with the first shot, you've got to be able to give yourself some opportunities. And AC Green comes right down the lane, no block out. He lays the ball in the basket. Kobe shoots a tough shot, good defense, but nobody boxing out Shaq, and he gets the score. So we'll see as this game goes on. The team that has won the battle of the boards has won every game. So we'll have to keep that in mind as this game goes on.
Of course, you would have expected Indiana to win the rebound battle in Game 5 because they shot 57%. There were just fewer defensive rebounds there for the Lakers to pick up. Since Jalen Rose picked up his 2nd foul prior to the timeout, he sits, and Derek McKee is in for the Pacers. Robert Horry on the floor for the first time. That's him with the basketball for L.A. Swinging into Kobe for 3.
Excellent ball movement out of the double team. Now remember, Robert Horry, when he comes in the game, looks to give them more offense than AC Green. He's also a good shot blocker, so he will help their offense now that he's in the game.
Derek McKee out to Smits. Shaq follows him out there. Here's Mark Jackson. Looking for McKee, who's guarded by Rice. 4 on the shot clock. McKee into the paint. Doesn't get the bounce. And O'Neal does get the rebound. Kobe again. Even with that miss, the Lakers are 3 of 5 on 3-pointers so far. That's Pacer-like. Here's Reggie. His 3. That's Reggie-like.
Well, when you give a guy layups, that's what I talked about before. He gets very, very confident. And Reggie Miller almost stepped out of bounds here, Bob. He was right in front of us. And when he took that step back, he was very close to being out of bounds.
When he's got it going, he could hit it from about row 3 if they'd let him. O'Neal, double teamed, scores anyway.
Just a little extra power there. He just turned into Smith, gave him a little bump, and then the nice rhythm play by Shaquille. He is absolutely so dominant in there, they have no answers for him.
Here's Smith against Shaq, who blocked it. Into the hands of Rice. O'Neal on the wing, pulls up for the jumper. Might have gotten a little carried away there.
Yeah, he did it. Your 7'3" center running the wing looking for a little bank shot. Dale
Davis backing in on Rice. And a whistle.
Reggie Miller does such a great job of coming off screens. He slips picks, he reads screens. Harper goes over the high side, and when he steps back with that left foot, he was so very close to stepping out of bounds. Watch here is his left foot, but look how close he was to stepping out of bounds there. And Reggie is at the master of doing that little scissor kick and shooting the basketball.
After Glenn Rice's first foul, Dale Davis misses the first free throw. You can log on to MSNBCSports.com and click on Showtime Online for in-depth coverage of the NBA Finals. Check out video analysis from Steve Jones and Bill Walton, plus an interactive display. MSNBCSports.com, the official website of NBC Sports. Smith's out, Perkins in for the Pacers. Inside a minute to play in the first. Kobe Bryant showed Reggie Miller a little bit of everything and then drilled the jumper.
Well, you knew he wasn't going to have another 4 for 20 night. He is so confident. Ahmad talked about that before the game, and he's come out early and really looked to be offensive-minded.
Sam Perkins. Shaq again comes out on him. Jackson a long three. McKee got a piece of the rebound, but it winds up in Horry's hands. Last shot should belong to the Lakers. O'Neal to Kobe. 3 seconds, 2 as he turns and fires. Up and over the glass as the horn sounds.
I think they're going to put a little more time back on the clock, probably 3 and off, so I think they're going to add a little bit more time here.
They actually put 6/10 on the clock as Austin Crozier comes in for the Pacers. Dale Davis out.
Now with 6/10 you can still catch and shoot. At 3 it has to be a lob. So if you catch it here quickly and let it go, the shot will still count.
Perkins to trigger it in. Jackson turns, fires, and hits! If you're the sort who believes in omens, mark that one down. The Pacers lead after 1, 26-24.
Question I have is, why are they playing behind him defensively? Kobe just lets him catch the basketball. You got to get in front of him. And even though it's this kind of shot, this is what happens in some instances here with the long three-pointer, and they win the first quarter by 2. A big sign here, Bob, for the Pacers.
And look how clean it is. Swish.
Well, the question was going to be, could they shoot in the Staples Center like they shot at Conseco? Well, that right there was as clean as it could possibly be. Mark Jackson loves it. More importantly, the Pacers win the first quarter by 2, and we know how difficult they are to beat when they were in that first period.
Man, you're watching the NBA Finals on NBC.
Bad cheetah.
See? That's why I'm not a cat person.
There's something about that honey barbecue sauce. Hitting those 3 big strips of crispy chicken. And all that melted Monterey Jack cheese hitting that sauce. And every bite tastes better than the bite before. Oh, baby!
Maybe I spend too much time thinking about that new sandwich from KFC. Maybe not.
Get over to KFC for the new Honey Barbecue Crunch Melt. Hurry, it's only here for a short time.
It's that good.
The next generation of software is being developed right here. It will understand your voice, anticipate your needs, protect your privacy, and connect you to the internet wherever you are. It will help your children learn and give businesses new tools to succeed in the coming digital world. We've been writing great software for the past 25 years. It's our passion, and it always will be. The best is yet to come.
3.2 TL from Acura.
Mark Jackson is an ordained minister. At the end of the first quarter, he threw up a prayer, and it was answered.
You see, nobody's guarding the basketball, and they just sort of quit on the plays. Kobe allows him to catch it. And as I said before, you can catch and shoot with .6. You have to make the guy work to get that shot off. Mark Jackson very happy as he goes in, but we wondered what kind of shooting Indiana would come out with. They're 11 for 22, 50%. The Lakers shooting only 39%. More importantly, Kobe and Shaq are a combined 6 of 17. So a good start here for the Pacers, and the Lakers right now not shooting the basketball well at all.
If Indiana can clamp down on some of the Lakers' second chance points, they have a heck of a chance to win this game. Reggie off the screen for the pop. He thought he was fouled, doesn't get the call. Crozier tipped it to the side, and it went off Shaq's hands.
Now we've seen Austin Crozier come in and immediately be aggressive anytime he's come into the game throughout the whole series. They've run isolation plays for him, and Robert Horry has struggled to guard him. Let's see if they go to Crozier here early to get him established in this game here tonight, Bob. Here we go.
McKee had a bit of trouble getting it in. Finally found Jackson. Shake Brian Shaw and hits the running one-hander.
He loves those little floaters. We saw one in the first half where he got in the lane, the little painted area in the curl. That time, the little running one-footer. Lakers got to establish Shaq inside, and somebody's going to have to them.
Will it be Robert Horry? No, he gives it up to O'Neal. He went for .1 rather than .2, establishing Shaq inside. They'll allow the perimeter game next time, maybe. Reggie on the move again, drew the whistle and almost had a three-point play. It rimmed out. That's Shaw's first.
What they want to do is they want to push Reggie left every time he catches it and run a defender at him. Reggie understands that. He sees the defense coming, so he pulls up and shoots it before they can get there. Again, they're going to force him to his left, and there's a little bump by Shaw. Reggie now going to the free throw line, so going inside, outside. He's hit a three, hit a layup, a couple floaters now at the free throw line. Right now, he's in a very good offensive rhythm.
He has missed only one foul shot in the finals. At one point in the playoffs, he made 44 straight. Indiana by 4.
Now, we saw Tiger Woods yesterday hitting that golf ball and the sound that it comes off that club. Well, you know what? Reggie's got that same sound as a shooter. That ball hits that net, that swish. That's music to a shooter's ears.
Horry against Crozier. In the paint for Shaq. Jump hook short. Rebound Perkins.
They're really going at Brian Shaw here now. If Reggie drives middle, be aware of Mark Jackson. He's going to be open.
An illegal defense was called against the Lakers.
Bob, but you can see what they're doing. Regardless of where Reggie catches the ball, they're pushing him to his left because they want him to pull up, and then when he goes up with his right hand, they can cover him a little bit on his shot. They don't want him to ever drive right because he can also finish and get